Hey, it's PJ Agnes from Archangel Self-Defense, and this week's video is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to tell you guys a story. Now, this is a story about a mugging and a former student of mine named Nick. Now, Nick was working as a pizza delivery driver, and one night someone decided they were going to mug Nick with a knife. Now, Nick survived that mugging completely unharmed, and I am going to teach you guys the skills that Nick used to do it. Now, I tell my students that we fight for people and not property. So I will defend myself physically, I will defend my family physically, I'll defend the people around me physically. But if someone wants a couple bucks from me and I have it in my pocket, I'm not going to risk getting shot or stabbed over it. So they can have it. So if you have a wallet or a purse and someone pulls out a gun or a knife on you, you know what? Just throw that wallet or purse as far away as you can and run the opposite direction. What Nick did was avoided the knife. When he got a chance to, he took out the money he had in his pocket. He threw it at the attacker. And when the attacker went to pick up the money, he was able to escape. Now, we can take this concept one step further. I carry what they call a toss wallet. My toss wallet has a gift card with nothing on it, a dollar bill, and a couple of sticky notes. There's nothing of value on it. I don't care if I lose it. So if I were to get mugged, I can toss my wallet in one direction and I can go in the other direction. And if my attacker is really trying to get money out of me, they're going to follow the wallet and not me. I don't need to beat up this attacker. I don't need to win a fight. I'm looking to defend myself. If I am in the situation where I do think I need to fight, then I have my toss wallet, I throw it in my attacker's face, and that distracts them long enough for me to attack some vulnerable area, like their nose, or their throat, or their groin. And then I can make my escape after I have attacked my attacker and neutralized that threat. But what's even better is being aware of my situation before it happens and staying in well-lit areas, even if I have to go a little bit out of my way. I can just avoid dark, secluded areas. So I want to stay in well-lit areas where there's a lot of witnesses around. I can yell for help if I need to, and a lot of people would hear me. I am going to avoid places where there are no people to hear me, if that's possible. I am also going to make sure that I pay attention to the behavior of people around me. If someone is matching my steps or they're picking up pace in my direction, I know that's not normal everyday behavior. So that could potentially be a threat. when most people are faced with that threat, they do what they go through what's called the ostrich effect. They put their head down and make sure that they don't look at their attacker and just try to pick up the pace. I'm going to do completely the opposite. I am going to acknowledge my attacker, look at them, make eye contact with them, and make sure that they know that I am not unaware of their presence and that they cannot take me then by surprise. I might ask them a question like, hey, do you have the time? Or, hey, do you know if it's supposed to rain tonight? But the important part is that I have made them aware that I know they're there. And they can't take me then by surprise. So if I do need to fight, I am doing that on my own terms and not being taken by surprise. I'm PJ Agnes for Archangel